Hello, hello, hello. Welcome back to our channel. And I decided I would pop on for you. I'm Rosa. Remember earlier I did my crown, and we're just going to share a little bit of our meal prep with you because not only do I want you to be healthy, happy, and whole, you got to do that from the inside out. So I'm just sharing some of the things that a little quick meal prep so I can eat today. But just share some items with you that I'm going to do today. So I'm going to be cooking a few things. One, I'm going to go ahead and turn on my Instant Pot. I sprayed some avocado oil in the Instant Pot already so that it could be ready. Just going to move this back just a little bit so it could be ready. I have these chicken breasts over here that I have seasoned, and I take and put some smoked paprika, garlic powder, onion powder, a little bit of Italian seasonings, a little salt, a little pepper, and make up a little seasoning blend, and I keep it in a mason jar, and this is what I season my chicken with. So once this heats up to the saute level, I will brown the chicken quickly, and then I'm going to finish it off in the Instant Pot. The other thing that I'm going to make today is a little bit of Korean turkey. So I use ground turkey, and I'm going to brown the ground turkey. It's really simple. I am going to put this ground turkey in here and turn this on to 380 degrees and get that to start to warm up. Yes, that's starting to warm up. And I'm going to put a little avocado spray oil is what I use in the pan, a little bit of that. And to this pan, I'm also going to put in 1 tablespoon of ghee. This is 8 grams. 14 grams is a tablespoon. So I weigh it this way so I know exactly what I'm getting, because it's normally, we're putting up a lot of our oils and things like that, and adds a lot of calories, extra calories to our food that we don't realize. So anyway, I put in 14 grams, which is exactly 1 tablespoon, into the pot. And I'm going to put this away, but that was ghee that I just did. And in here, I sprayed some avocado oil. And I'm just going to brown this ground turkey off to make my Korean turkey instead of Korean beef. I don't eat a lot of different things, so you can make it Korean beef. You could do shrimp, whatever suits your fancy. But this is what I do. So we want to just brown that. And one of the tricks to getting your ground turkey to brown is to get it in the pan, kind of smush it down, leave it alone and let it brown. So that's what I'm going to do. So that's in there. Let me throw this away. Welcome to the live. Tap the screen, like the live. Let me know if this is something you're interested in, and I might do more of it. But anyway, there is my turkey starting to cook, and my saute is on my Instant Pot. I am just waiting for it to turn that around so I can see it. I'm just waiting for it to get hot totally so I can start to brown my chicken breast. So I have 3 chicken breasts here, and I normally use my chicken breasts for to toss on salads or to throw with, various sides. I don't meal prep and put things together and say, there's 4 servings of chicken, rice, and sweet potatoes. I just make proteins, I make carbs, and I make, fats if I have that or add it to it, and then just kind of mix them and put them together. So now the Instant Pot is hot. Instant Pot is hot, so I'm just taking this chicken and I am going to let it sear on one side, and then let me get a plate so I can put that on. Give me 1 second so I can get a plate. What are you guys doing today? Let me know where you're coming in from, where you're joining from on today. So I'm just getting a plate. So I have that. And my ground turkey is cooking away. Oh, the other thing I'm going to make is some black bean muffins I like to have. All in the blender. So here's my blender. And to this blender, I'm adding a cup. Did you see that? A cup of black beans to this blender. And then I'm going to add 5 eggs to this. And I'm going to get my beans that fell on the counter because I want them all, the ones that didn't touch your chicken. So I put in 5 eggs. Then I'm going to add in a 1/4 cup of chocolate protein powder, 2 tablespoons of cacao powder, baking soda, baking powder, and salt. So that's what's in here. Add all of that in there. And to that, I'm going to add a 1/2 cup of maple syrup and 4 tablespoons of coconut oil. The last thing I need is some vanilla. So I got to add that in there. So those things are here. And I'm going to turn the chicken over. Looks nice. Turn that chicken over and then look at that. I'm good. And I'm going to use some vanilla. I think I have imitation vanilla flavoring, but it works. It works, it works, it works. I think it's 1 tablespoon. That's what I need. So I'm using a tablespoon measure and putting 1 tablespoon and a little more because it's vanilla extract. Imitation, so I have to go get me some more vanilla flavoring. So that's everything into my blender that I need to make these muffins. And put the top on, and I'm going to throw this on the blender and get it to start blending. And sometimes you'll be tempted to touch it, but don't touch it. Don't touch it. So I'm going to go ahead and break down the sides of the blender to get any of that protein powder or the cacao powder that kind of stuck to the side. And let it blend one more time. Oh, thank you. Hello, Nehemiah. Hi, Madison. Don't forget to tap the line. Okay, so this is one of the chicken breasts. And now we're going in with the next one. Actually, we're going to put both of these side by side because I can do that in here. so that they can go ahead and sear on both sides, and then I'm going to end up cooking it, put those beans that I had fall off into that wax paper, or parchment paper, not wax paper, and rinse this off. You get a little paper towel for it to rest on so that I can get the rest of the chicken up. Bring this right here. And then, what did I do with my, I'm going to go ahead and pull this tool out to start to let the chicken rest. There's a nice little crust, yeah, on the pan. So, I like this little tool, but we're just browning the chicken. The next thing we're going to do to this is add some garlic and ginger to the center once the chicken is, you call it the chicken. Once the turkey has browned, is what we're going to do. But it is browning nicely because I didn't mess with it. And we're just going through to mix it up a little bit so it can continue to brown. And those other two pieces of chicken is doing their thing. And my lunch, I decided to do this because, you know, I'm going to eat this ground turkey that's going to be turned into Korean turkey. So I was like, well, let me go ahead and go live. I need something to get the meat off of the sides of this tool so it can all brown. So that's what I'm doing. That's what I was looking for. There it is. Get all of that out so it can brown too. What are you guys doing today? Don't forget to like the live. Let me know where you're coming in from. Just sharing my meal prep. Just prep a couple of items so I can eat well, live healthy, happy, and whole, and my hair can flourish. You know, I'm about that life. So I am trimming this chicken. And then I will go ahead and get my trivet, because we're going to put a cup of water in the base of that Instant Pot. Once that chicken has seared on the other side, and this chicken looks so good. I mean, not cooked all the way, but I'll come over and show you what the seared piece looks like. Hi, Angel, how are you? So that's what this looks like. It'll finish cooking in the Instant Pot. So once I get this all ready, then I'll go ahead and pour the muffins into their muffin tin and get them in the oven. So I'm just waiting for this chicken to finish doing its thing. So there's one. And there's the other. So here is that chicken. It's not cooked. It's just, let me hold it like that, seared on both sides, and it will finish cooking off in the Instant Pot. So I put a cup of water in, put this trivet in there, and then we put the chicken on top. Leave that one turned over like it fell in there. And put the last one in there. And just do fit. And now I'm going to put the top on. And I'm going to set this for 5 minutes. Let that come up to steam, and I'm going to kind of move that off of the counter, put it over here on the side here. Uh-oh. I unplugged it by accident. There you go. I'm trying to move that cord. There you go. All right. So, there. Now, just going to check on this turkey. Turn it once more. That was a boo-boo. Turn it once more. I see some red pieces up in there. Don't forget to like the live. Let me know where you're coming in from. And this is almost ready. And I'm eating this, so you don't have to worry. So I'm putting this, my counter is clean, and I'm putting this back in the pot because I want all my protein. All my protein, all my protein. My few pieces of turkey that fell out the pot. Yes, I want it all. So, I'm making a circular motion so that I can now, I'm putting in garlic and ginger into the center of this and let it cook for about a minute and get fragrance right in the center. And then I'm going to take this and put it in the sink. Rinse off. And wash my hands. And we're going to go ahead and pour our muffins into, these are black bean muffins. I'll make sure I got everything. Let's see, protein powder. Yes, I got everything. Okay. So I'm gonna, there's no need to grease these silicone containers. They come out just perfect. And this should make 12 muffins. And you would never know black beans were in them. I would take these to work all the time. People wouldn't believe me. It's like it's black beans in there. I promise you, I would not lie. Just want to finish pouring these in. And I am going to add like 3 chocolate chips to each one of them. But I need to go ahead and stir this. Now, get this going together. Get that ginger in there. And incorporate it throughout. It smells so good. I wish you could smell what it smells like in here. It smells delicious. So, this is almost complete. So I'm going to take and pull down the sides here. So it's got garlic and ginger in there, and I want it in the pan. There we go. All that garlic and ginger, and I'm going to stir it. And now, the piece de resistance, I'm going to put this sauce on top of this. And this sauce is just, I'm going to give it a shake because I poured it in here. So It is coconut aminos, red pepper flake, pepper, sesame oil in here, and a little bit of pepper. Oh, I said pepper, okay. So anyway, there you go. We pour that on there. And I'm going to turn this down some so we can do it simmering. And let the sauce simmer. And that's really simple, really basic. However, it is a flavor bomb in your mouth. So I'm going to use this because I got some nice pieces on the bottom that I want to come up. This smells delicious, and I have already cooked my rice and broccoli. Oh no, I need to cook some broccoli. I have rice, so I gotta cook some broccoli real quick so I can eat my lunch or my next meal. I eat 5 meals a day. So don't forget to like the live. All right, so this is gonna simmer. That's coming up to what it needs to. I'm gonna pour the rest of this into these muffin tins. Wherever I shorted some, I will add some more. Again, these are black bean muffins. You would never know. So it's a treat that I love to have. Keeps me satiated, keeps me not overeating. So we get all of that goodness in there. And I am looking for what did I do with my chocolate chips. There you go. So I'm going to put in 3 chocolate chips, which is like a tablespoon plus 3 in each one of these. And then I'm going to put a little bit of flake coconut, unsweetened flake coconut. I like coconut on these. It's starting to melt in my hand. Okay. There, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay. So that's doing its thing. This is doing its thing. Turn that one more time, just to keep it warm. And I'm going to get the flake coconut. And I'm only going to use about, let's see, 3 ounces of this flake coconut. So I like to measure my things out. Don't forget to like the live. So I'm going to put in 3 grams, I'm sorry, not 3 ounces. 3 grams. That's 2. 2 grams. So far I'm trying to get to 3. It's very light. There you go. So that's 3. Not a whole lot, but that's what we're going to put in here. And then I just try to break it up and spread it out over the muffins. It's warm in this kitchen because it's warm outside. But I needed some food. So I had to cook. Had to get in the kitchen and cook. Because at least I know what I'm putting in the food, so. That's some kind of consolation of solace to me. So I used to be pre-diabetic, and I used to have high blood pressure, something I keep in control because I don't want to take medicine or anything like that. So these kinds of things help me. So anyway, let me bring this up close and let you see. This is what the muffins look like before they're baked. And we're going to put them in the oven for 25 minutes. I'll put a timer on for 25 minutes. There we go there. And I'm going to go ahead and make me some broccoli that I thought I had already made, but I don't, but it doesn't take long because I'm just going to steam it. That there, and what I do with the broccoli, that's what I did with the broccoli. So I'm going to wash this can of broccoli, although I cleaned it before I put it in the refrigerator. I did think I was going to use it all at the time and didn't. So, let me put this up, throw this away, put this back, clean as you go, clean up your mess, coconut, putting that back because I don't need it anymore. I use this. Alright. Put that back. And cut that bottom off. And go in here. Cut out those pieces of broccoli. Okay, and I'm going to kind of cut these down. Cut these pieces of broccoli down. And my Instapot is going away over here on this chicken. But I'm going to eat that. Because I am starving. I'm ready to eat. So just making sure I cut the broccoli small enough, but I don't want it to be too small. So here are my pieces. And I'm going to put this on the other side so we can boil a little faster. This has a rapid boil. I'm just waiting for that to do that. Meanwhile, I will clean up my mess and come and take a look at the comments. See, don't forget to like the live and welcome to the live. And you know, we want to make sure we thrive from the inside out. So do whatever you have to do to be healthy, happy, and whole. That is my motto, and that's what I'm sharing. Okay, so wait for this to rapid boil. I'm going to go ahead and clean this while I'm waiting for that to happen. I love my little Blendtec blender. all kinds of things in it, and I really love it. So just cleaning it out. You don't want the stuff to sit in there too long. It can self-clean itself. So as long as I don't let things sit, that's what's going to happen. I'm going to rinse out this black bean batter and put it back on the base so it can do its thing. And now my water is ready. Welcome to the live. So I'm cleaning my blender for making my black bean muffins, and I am steaming some broccoli. So I'm going to warm up some rice so I can go ahead and cook my meal to eat while I'm waiting for my black bean muffins to be done and my chicken to be done. So I'm measuring out 4 ounces of rice so I can warm this up. And when the broccoli's done, I can put all this stuff together. It's 4 ounces. So again, I meal prep batches of things. So I already meal prep my rice, and then I use it when I need it. Instead of just saying it's going to always be with, chicken or rice, turkey or something like that. I like to meal prep things together. So I'm going to put a lid on this. Yes, I did. Put a lid on this broccoli. That's rapid boiling over there. And come back and say hello. So like I said, I just went ahead and warmed up, or I'm gonna warm up my rice once that broccoli is close to being done. This is my Korean turkey. Let you see how that looks. So that's my Korean turkey that I just finished making, and I keep it on, it's on 180 to stay warm on here, because I'm going to have this for my meal. And I measured out my ingredients. So I'm just putting everything away. So it's a good thing to put things away. I use coconut oil in the black bean muffins, maple syrup, protein powder, baking soda in the black bean muffins, sea salt, little cacao powder, maple syrup. I keep my maple syrup in the refrigerator. After I open it. And then in the Korean turkey, I use soy sauce, minced garlic, ginger, coconut aminos, sesame oil, black pepper, red pepper flake. That's what I use in there. Go ahead and start the rice to warm it up. So I'm putting things away. It's always good to clean up behind yourself. I use low sodium black beans for my black bean muffins. And let's see. Broccoli looks nice and vibrant. That's how I like it. With a little bit of bite still to it. I like limp broccoli. I season my chicken with my seasoning blend. I use smoked paprika, garlic powder, onion powder, pepper, a little bit of pink Himalayan salt, Italian seasoning. It's what's in there. And a little Tony's no salt blend. So there is my rice warmed up. And I got this over here too. Let's see what this broccoli is looking like. So I think our broccoli is done. So now I want to plate up my dish. I know that I want to have 4 ounces of this turkey, but I'm going to go ahead and put the rice in here. I'm going to spread that down. This is jasmine rice. Alright, so then I'm going to bring in some of the broccoli. See that broccoli? Just steamed broccoli. So I'm going to go in with some steamed broccoli. And I want 4 ounces of it. It's so good. It's a nice filling vegetable as well. So it's 2 ounces so far, 2.6 ounces. 3.5 1.5. Let's see if this little piece right here will. 385. Let's see. That's 410. See if I got a smaller one. Oh, I might have to go with that one, but this one looks like it's smaller. 4 on the nose, yes. So now we're going to go in and do 4 of this. Let's see. Yep. Turn that off. Alright. So, then I'd like to add a little bit of sriracha. A little bit of sriracha and some spring onions. So give me 1 second. Let me just wash my scissors off. So I can cut some spring onions on my plate, and it looks like, oh, and the chicken, it is ready to come out. So I'm going to put this back on the stove, and I'm going to get a dish to put the chicken in, because it needs to rest. Alright, so we're going to get our chicken out. Let me show you the chicken. The chicken is done. And there is the chicken that was cooked in the Instant Pot. We started at the top of the hour to do that. And I'm going to put this here. I'm going to get a piece of aluminum foil to let it rest so it can keep its juices. Then I can have a salad later and top it with this chicken. So now I am done with the Instant Pot. Put that over here, and I needed my scissors. That's what I'm going to do next. They're over there. And I'm going to take some of the green onions that I have growing and cut some into my dish that I just can't wait to eat. I love this dish. So I'm just cutting some green onions on here. Put a little sriracha. I like spicy. On this dish. And put this in the squash. you what this is: the Korean turkey, the steamed broccoli, and some jasmine rice is what this is. So I'm gonna put it right there again, because I'm gonna need to go back to this video to get a picture, because I can't take it off of my phone. So there's that, and I'm about to dig in. I'll offer you some, but you know, you can't have it to the camera. And we have 6 minutes left on our black bean muffins, and they're doing well too. So let's see. I plan to be on here for an hour, and I think we started at 2:20 something. Anyway, I love this dish, to have my turkey and rice and broccoli together. It's so good. I kid you not. This is what I like to eat. So I'm mixing it all together because I like to mix it all together. And I love the Korean turkey. It's spicy anyway, because it has red pepper flake in there. So good, y'all. So I'm gonna take and put the rest of this in this dish. That way when my family, they're hungry, they can just go put whatever combination together that they want and eat. Because there's rice in there, there's broccoli in there, and later I will make some other sides, like some Brussels sprouts and sweet potatoes in the oven. And then I also like to air fry red potatoes, like maybe 15 minutes or so, and then put them in a dish. And then if we want home fries, we just cut them up and season them and put it back in the air fryer, and it'll toast them up. Or you want French fries, you cut it into the French fry shape and do the same thing. So I love prepping to a point where you can turn the meals into different things. So in the hour, I have the chicken. I have some more chicken that I can use for my salads. And then I have the Korean turkey. I can use for anything else. I have broccoli that I can use. So meal prep doesn't have to be long and tedious. This is so good, y'all. You could just, like I have some carrots, some red pepper, and some cabbage I need to cut up because I want to make a cucumber salad. So I'll just be cutting those up. And then I can put them together. But as soon as this, we have 1 minute left on these black bean muffins, so I just want to show you that, and then I'll end the live. The broccoli is cooked to perfection. Don't forget to like the live, subscribe to my channel. Got a flash, so I need to pat my face now. But subscribe to my channel. I would appreciate it. 14, 10, 9, 8. Just waiting for the beeper to go off, the timer to go off. So I'm gonna come bring those up close to you and let you see. I'm gonna let them cool, so that they come out nice and clean. But that is the finished black bean muffins, and they are delicious. They are to live for. No dying over here. They're to live for. So, hope you enjoyed pretty much spending the day with me, from washing my hair to doing a little meal prep with me. So good. So I hope you guys have a wonderful day. And don't forget, do whatever you have to do to stay healthy, happy, and whole. It starts from the inside out, guys. So we have finished in under an hour doing Korean turkey, some chicken breast, broccoli, and some black bean muffins. Don't forget to like the live. This is me eating my lunch. I decided to go live to share. So I had to make some broccoli and the Korean turkey and put it with some rice. It is so good. Thanks for joining. Bye-bye. Have a great day.